And welcome back, G2, with the second win here for day 5. And Wunder, my first question is going to be very simple. You were hovering Jace and Irelia in the draft. Could you explain why?
Well, I mean, they just played a game previous to this one. It's a bit, I guess, unfortunate that their top laner got like a bit dumpstered by Irelia, right? So I just had to we just had to get the mental edge, right? It's not a fair trick to use, but I just had to do it. It's like a little bit cocky as well. I feel a bit bad for him at the same time, but I mean, that's the game, you know. You have to abuse the mental advantage when you can.
I'm really curious about this, actually. Do you really think that there has a mental effect on players when you hover their favorite champions like this? Does it have an effect on you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really have an. I mean, it's funny, right? I mean, I always pay attention to, I guess, stuff like this, right? And even I think when we played against Team Liquid, I hovered all the MSI finals matchups we played. I'm not sure if I did, but I wanted to at least. I mean, it's just a fun thing that I like to do. We giggle about it backstage, you know. So I don't know if it has an effect on the player we just played against, because I mean, didn't really talk to him, you know, but it could have an effect on players, I think.
All right, just something you like to do, but okay, focusing on the game here. We had both Shen and Ornn in the game, which is interesting because they have been the two top laners that have received the most bans since the beginning of group stage. So how do you explain that they fell off in ban priority recently?
I mean, I think he just likes playing Ornn, right? And he's comfortable in any matchup. So they left Shen open, which I think is a fine matchup into it. There's other champs you could play, but I think with our first couple of picks, I think Shen kind of matched it well. I don't think I played very well, though. I mean, they also had some help, I guess, coming topside, so help him actually lane. But I should for sure have done way better in lane and just in the game in general. And then I think I could have probably taken over the game with this pick. But luckily, I guess our Lucian was really fat and he did the carrying instead. So.
Yeah, Cavs played really well here. But focusing on G2 a bit more, you have a very low dragon rate here at World so far. So how much do you rely on team fights to get you out of tricky situations?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a goal of ours to not do dragon ever or anything like this. I think we've just had very weird games on stage. We have had games where we couldn't really do anything early because of level 1 or something just went wrong, right? Then we also had games where I guess we had just had a different game plan, because it's not like we want to do Drake that much with Lilia jungle, for example. It's not the best at doing Drake solo, and all our lanes were very just a lot was happening this game, so we didn't really have time. Maybe we had time to do Drake at some points, but we didn't really I guess look for it as much, as opposed to just trying to snowball our advantage, I think, which we did decently well this game.
All right, well, you have one last game at the end of the day. What can we expect from G2 and also from you for this one?
I mean, we're playing against Wunder, right? It's a rematch. Last time it was quite a banger. And I mean, Bin has been showing that he's pretty good top. So I'm looking forward to my match in particular against him. But yeah, I mean, you can hopefully expect some crazy stuff going on. I think we are locked, and I think they might be locked as well. They play before that, so it could be a battle for first, which hopefully we'll win. If not, then well, I think we can beat other teams in other groups, so we should be fine.
We're excited about this game nonetheless. But Wunder, thank you very much for the interview, and good luck for the last game in group stage.